Hello दोस्तों, आशीष क्याल here and I'm going to talk about markets like never before. Simple methods को यूज करेंगे दोस्तों. We will be combining looking at patterns and deriving some kind of a strategy and seeing if it is working or not working. We are going to apply it and we are going to see if there is a risk reward trade setup. If yes, how can we position it? How can we take that? What is the signal? And ये सारी चीजों के बारे में बात करेंगे in this short video. And if you are liking these kind of videos, then do ensure that you are putting your comment down there, you are subscribing to the channel, and you are sharing it across also. So let me come back very quick. Let me share across my screen very quickly, and let me come to this chart. This is a chart of Bitcoin. I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin today. Cryptocurrency की कैसे उसे देखना है, कैसे उसे ट्रेड करना है. All of those things we are going to look at it in a very simple fashion. So यहाँ पर अगर आप देख रहे हो, this is a Delta Exchange platform which I am using. It's very convenient and comfortable to use it, and I'm using that. यहाँ पर you can see there are various coins which are available. We are looking at Bitcoin right now, and we are going to apply these bands. And उसके पहले भाव भगवान से. So we need to look at it first without any data, without any indicator, just the price data, and we want to see that. So I'm going to go on, say, one daily time frame chart पे. और आपको ध्यान होगा इसके बारे में बात की थी, ये पैटर्न था, उसका ब्रेकआउट आया था, टारगेट आ गया, और अभी यहां पर थोड़ी सी गड़बड़ है बिकॉज मार्केट इज शोइंग सम काइंड ऑफ अ रिवर्सल सिग्नल. मैं फुल स्क्रीन कर देता हूं सो दैट यू आर एबल टू सी दिस चार्ट वेरी क्लियरली. एंड यहां पर इफ यू आर सीइंग दिस चार्ट, okay, the first thing that I have to check, what is the trend. Trend is your friend, और ट्रेंड के साथ हमें ट्रेड करना है. तो अगर मैं यहां पर ये चार्ट देख रहा हूं, ये स्क्रीन देख रहे हो आप लोग, यहां पर हमें पता है कि ओवरऑल देयर वाज सम काइंड ऑफ अ रिजेक्शन ईयर. यहां पर एक फॉल्स ब्रेकआउट था, उसके बाद जबरदस्त अपमूव आया, वेरी सॉलिड अपमूव दैट वी गॉट, एंड वी आर सीइंग सम काइंड ऑफ अ pressure building up after price reached here. Some profit booking is happening at those levels. If I go on 1 hour time frame chart, what we can make out on 1 hour time frame chart, and we will be seeing if this on the 1 hour time frame chart, what is the pattern that we are seeing as of now. If I'm seeing this 1 hour time frame chart, I can see this is a very important price action support area. Okay, if you check this, you have a very clear support, bounce back from here, bounce back from here. This was the levels, which means ये बहुत ही crucial level हमारे लिए हो जाता है. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to place a horizontal line at this point of time. यहां पर मैंने ये लाइन डाल दी, which means this is very crucial support level. This is very crucial support level. So यहां पर है, यहां पर है, यहां पर है. These are the levels from where we can see the bounce back has happened. So which means if I can get Bitcoin around this area and gets a reversal, can be a classic opportunity to buy again. That's one way of looking at it. Next, I'm going to apply if there is a pattern. Pattern यहां पर नहीं है फिलहाल के. So if I'm checking this chart and यहां पर मैंने zoom in कर दिया on this chart, I do not see any kind of a pattern which is there right now. What we can see short term, अभी हम थोड़े short term में आ रहे हैं. This is the upper end of the range. That's what we can see. This is the lower end of the range. Okay. If prices manage to break this level, then there is a possibility शायद रिट्रेस होके ये वाले लेवल तक आ सके. बट दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गिव मी कॉन्फिडेंस, दैट्स नॉट गोइंग टू गिव मी कन्विक्शन, दैट्स नॉट गोइंग टू टेल मी कि यार वहां ट्रेड लेना है कि नहीं. उसके लिए, उसका आंसर लेने के लिए हम बॉलिंगर बैंड्स को अप्लाई करते हैं. सो इफ यू आर कमिंग हियर, आई एम गोइंग टू अप्लाई Bollinger Bands. That will give me a lot more comfort to understand if the trend is changing or not changing. So if I apply the bands here, what I can clearly see, I'm going to remove it. I'm going to apply it on daily time frame chart first. Okay? On the daily time frame chart, I can make out the support of the level is here. Also, इससे थोड़ा अगर मैंने नीचे किया, दिस बिकम्स अ वेरी सुपर सपोर्ट बिकॉज दिस इज ऑल्सो द 20-day मूविंग एवरेज which you can see here. So ये 20 DM है. So that is also the support. This is the support. That's the area we are looking at right now. If I come to the hourly time frame chart, if I'm looking at an 1 hour time frame chart here, यहाँ पर what I can make out is that price got rejected from here. There is a rejection from here. There is a rejection, multiple rejection. Can you see that? It is not able to sustain above this level. It is not able to sustain above this level. That's a very, very simple way of looking at it. Very simple. तो मतलब अगर मुझे बुलिश टर्न होना है तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये पूरे के पूरे डाउन मूव में इट हैज नॉट टेकन आउट द प्रायर स्विंग हाई या पिवॉट हाई बोलते हैं जिसे हम. व्हाट इज अ पिवॉट हाई? सपोज इफ प्राइस कम्स डाउन, ठीक है, then again goes up, comes down, goes up. So these are pivot levels that you see here. These levels are pivot level. Price are not able to take out these highs. So these are pivot levels, and this is the trend lines that we can connect. What we can clearly say that over here there is a rejection from these levels. Okay. Once there is a rejection, what we have to see is if prices can break. That's first sign, but we are not buying there, seeing the past history. However, if it breaks this pivot level and gives a 1 hour close above it, then this can be a buy signal. I'm again repeating. Before Bollinger Bands, we applied the same concept, but we had no conviction. Why no conviction? Because we do not have a pattern. At times when we do not have a pattern, we have to rely on indicators. To rely on indicators, if I'm checking this indicator over here, I can see that if price manages to come here, reverse, come here, reverse, it is not taking out the prior swing high even by few points. Which means if now there is a reversal on the upside and price takes out the swing high, I will get a buy. If that happens. Otherwise, फिलहाल के लिए market sell में है. As of now, we can see there is a pressure on the downside and it is on the sell side. We can clearly see that. लेकिन sell side की entry के लिए I am not going to enter around this area because this is where multiple times it has come and bounced back on the upside. तो इस एरिया में एंटर करने का कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं है. So I will have to wait for I'm not going to enter here. Are you with me? Every one of you. Making sense? So we are going to be waiting for getting that opportunity on Bitcoin. Now let us look at the same concept, but not on Bitcoin. Let us apply it on some other crypto where we can see if there is any kind of an opportunity which is coming here. No, this is just too much of sideways. We are not applying anything on this. If I look at XRP USD, let me just look at it. Over here, it's a brilliant chart. साइडवेज है, लेकिन क्या है मालूम है, यहां पर अगर आप देखोगे कॉन्स्टेंटली it has been rejected from the upper band and also from the lower bands. Can you see that? This is a false breakdown, but the next candle did not break out the low. Buy. False breakdown, next candle did not break the low of the breakdown. तो पहला जो कैंडल है, it's closing below the lower end of the band. The next candle is not taking out the low and reversed. Buy. Same thing here. Same thing here. Multiple times. यहां पर क्लोज ही नहीं किया, ब्रेकडाउन हुआ, नेक्स्ट कैंडल लो निकाला, लेकिन इसने क्लोज नहीं किया, इसने क्लोज इधर किया बैंड के अंदर. दिस वॉज अ ट्रैप वेर इट डिड क्लोज, लेकिन ये एंटर यहां नहीं था, ये एंट्री यहां पर थी. लुक एट इट. प्राइसेस ब्रोक बिलो दी कैंडल, नेक्स्ट कैंडल टुक आउट द लो एंड यहां पर ट्रेंड नीचे मिला, लेकिन छोटा मिला, पैसा नहीं बना होगा. Reversed, got up move, which means that every time prices are moving towards the low and reversing opportunity to buy. Super. That's the classic way of looking at it. Which means अभी हमें क्या करना है? प्राइजेस नीचे आया, बैंड को टच किया, यहां पर इसके अंदर ही क्लोज किया, नीचे क्लोज नहीं किया, रिवर्सल ग्रीन कैंडल, मतलब दिस इज बाय अबाउट दिस लेवल, एम targeting again above the mid band, possibly the upper band, possibly the upper band, above the mid band, उतना आगे हमारा काम हो जाए. So what we are going to do, so this is a very superb opportunity. So करना क्या है दोस्तों, what I'm teaching you is, if there is no triangle pattern, if there is no accumulation pattern, if there is no rectangle, if there is no head and shoulder pattern, we use Bollinger Bands and try to see, is there a systematic way in which the price are behaving within these bands. If there is a systematic way and a behavior within the bands, then we act on that. We search for pattern as per the band. And we can see that this high is 2.1528. This high is again 2.1524, which means I can consider buying this above this level of 2.1550. थोड़ा सा लीवे देके above this. I'm not going to sell this. I'm waiting. See, right now selling pressure आ रहा है. Classic opportunity. अगर reverse हुआ वापस से, we will have opportunity to buy. I am not going with the trend. हो सकता है नीचे जाए, crash हो जाए, but sell नहीं कर रहा. Given that so many times it has trapped when it was near the lower end of the band, I want to buy that. I want to buy the people who are getting trapped there. So buying opportunity will be above the high of this, and you can simply come here and you can place your buy order, limit price, market. यहाँ पर limit में भी आपको stop loss limit. So you can always come and place a stop loss limit, quantity, and those things you can evaluate and work out. So this is how we look for patterns. This is how we look for strategy. This is how we form those patterns and trade looking at the history of the chart and then going into that. Are you with me? So इस तरीके से देखना है दोस्तों, बहुत ही सिंपल वे से, बहुत इजी है. देर इज नो रॉकेट साइंस इन दिस वे. अगर आपको ऐसे स्ट्रैटेजी जो मैं बता रहा हूं ऑन गोइंग मार्केट में और देखना है, तो आपके कमेंट और लाइक्स मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होंगे, विच विल हेल्प मी टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ आई develop a pattern when there is no standard pattern but combined with an indicator and see the history and identify those things. So that's I thought I'll come across and share it across with you. In case you want to evaluate, there's a link down there. You can check and check out if it works for you or not. That's how I thought I'll just come out with a short video on how to look at Bollinger Bands and patterns, not textbook, but a different type of pattern. And if you like the video, I will make more such videos. And you can apply this technique not only on crypto, you can apply it on Nifty, Bank Nifty, stocks, apply it on anything and anywhere. चलिए आज के लिए इतना ही दोस्तों. Thank you very much for listening me out. Have a wonderful time. Become a wonderful trader. Ashish Kyal signing off.